mutual friends, and the music scene downtown's very small, so there's only like 3 venues you play. So if you like music in Guelph, you end up kind of knowing everyone. So I met Evan at a concert, yeah, that's basically it. And we became friends, and he was a musician at the time, and I was doing photography, and we wanted to work together, but we didn't really know how.
Well, I met these guys in Toronto when they were opening for, what band was it? Silver Mount Zion, yeah. That is it, yes. But I just met them briefly, but then I emailed them. I read somewhere online that they were looking for a drummer, so I sent them an email, and I guess nobody else applied, so I got the job.
I guess to elaborate on Daniel's point that his background isn't in drumming and Janice's background isn't in singing, and my background definitely isn't in pop composition, it was in classical. And so we all come from, other places, and we meet at the center in this pop music, in this kind of pop paradigm. And so I think it's interesting because we all kind of bring something from our own history into it without really being able to articulate exactly what that is exactly, but it's just something that it's really difficult to quantify, but it's just there, and it's just something very unique that I don't know, it's just something, it's a spark, I guess, that comes from each of our lives that we're able to put forth into this project that I guess we didn't really know we had. I think that our new album, The Slideshow Effect, it's a picture of a girl in the forest, but it's a very impure image. You see a lot of things obstructing the photo in a way and different filters, and I think that is supposed to represent how impure memory is, how in the back of our head the image that we have is not the actual image of the event, and that's why both of our album covers really represent a philosophical standpoint on the music we're trying to showcase for people.
My heart's been breaking.
I think with Memory House, our main goal is that we don't want to have a signature sound. I think that our sound is supposed to be very malleable, and it should shift and evolve as we're shifting and evolving as people. We don't want to sit back and rest on our laurels or be very complacent with our music, because we always want to be growing and challenging it. And part of that is getting to absorb culture on tour. Like being in Portugal yesterday was amazing, and we had an amazing time. I think that influences us, and we try to bring pieces of those cultures with us as we go along.